What's Gucci with the veterans, military? Hey, today's banger, since I got y'all well seasoned, oiled up, marinated like a nice tomahawk steak. Today we're going to talk about a veteran who submitted an IU, Individual Unemployability VA disability claim to seek that 100% TDIU, but they were denied multiple times, decreased from the disability in which they tried to utilize to achieve TDIU. Now let's jump into it. So here we go. First of all, like I said, this veteran initially submitted for a TDIU claim or individual unemployability for migraines. They submitted it January 13th, 2023 of this year, and the examiner evaluated their medical evidence. They conducted the compensation and pension exam, which is pretty much a formal interview to get you in front of an examiner to evaluate your medical evidence to see if, yes, you are rated for an increase and or, in this veteran's case, they submitted for an IU claim consideration. And from that examiner's evaluation, they said, hey, they made it extra clear, a 5, 10, 15, 20-year rule. And they made it clear to this veteran to have in this DBQ that, hey, your rating is not protected. So going into the next paragraph, due to the medical evidence that was submitted to the VA, as well as whatever was taken from that CMP exam from the veteran, however they spoke, and or the medical evidence they supplied, it resulted in a decrease from 50% to 0%. God bless America. To a non-compensatable fucking rate. So, I've said this multiple times. Do not submit VA disability claims if your medical evidence can't support you maintaining your current VA rating for all disabilities. Not so much the one that you're going for, increase or TDIU consideration. No, you want to make sure that your medical evidence supports you maintaining service connection in order to mitigate just what just happened. This veteran got decreased from 50% down to 0. Let's jump back into it. Moving on from there. Hey, they said your severity of symptoms were not compensatable. So more than likely, whenever this veteran submitted their medical evidence, it did not show complaint history. It did not show, routine continuity of care. It did not show a migraine log being captured in either a diary, handwritten logbook, and or, multiple applications. They got the Migraine Buddy app. You could just utilize your notes section in your phone, iPhone, smartphone, whatever the case may be. He didn't have that. He probably was like, okay, I'm already at 50% for migraines. That could meet the criteria. Let me just submit this claim and see. They're not going to open it up. Not a lot of veterans expect for the VA to open up the entire claim, actually read and evaluate the medical evidence in which they submitted for any increase and or TDIU consideration. Moving on. Hey, they went in and they decreased. They recommended for decrease. Okay, cool. Immediately, that veteran submitted for a higher level review. And it was found that from that previous exam that he just had about a month ago, that there was a duty to assist error pertaining to the IU, and they did not schedule him for an actual CMP exam. They probably did like ACE ready exam. Pretty much you don't go into the examination, but hey, whatever the case may be. So fast forward till June, a couple months later, they went in to see a new CMP examiner, new DBQ, headaches examination was conducted, and still showed that the veteran had less frequent episodes of prostrating migraines. And the evidence continues to indicate the severity remains non-compensatable. So this veteran still had an opportunity to go in to the doctor, submit some complaints, get his log ready. He could have fucking filled some information out for the last 2 months, 3 months prior to submitting that claim, as well as maintain all that medical evidence from February 2023 up until June, until he had that exam. However, what probably happened? Probably the veteran said, fuck it, I'm going to wait. It's going to take a long time anyway. It's an appeals. Nah. It did take a couple of months. February, March, April, May, June. 5 months was still 5 months worth of medical evidence he could have been building, making sure that, hey, whenever I go in and I'm called in for this next CMP exam, I'm going to be ready. I'm going to have everything that I was missing from the first time. So this won't happen again because I want to maintain my 50%, right? Medication, severity of symptoms, prostrating, frequency, intensity, making sure all of this is in your record. You're complaining to your doctor, making sure that everything is getting recorded. So whenever you go into that higher level review, CMP exam, post, you'll be Gucci with it. Hey, but no, this veteran did not, more than likely. And according to his evidence, the condition is still being reduced from 50 to 0. So effective December 2023, this month, he will be at 0%. And he now needs to figure out, okay, what did I go wrong? Hopefully, he's working with a VSO. But I'm sure, more than likely he's not. I mean, you don't necessarily need a VSO. However, veteran service officers, they can evaluate your claim to see, okay, sanity check. If you're not going to go through a VSO, go through someone who understands the VA claim process a little bit more than yourself, or just for a sanity check. It doesn't hurt you. You don't lose anything by running it by a buddy of yours, by running it by a veteran service organization, officer, nonprofit, I don't want to get y'all back seasoned up. You know what I'm talking about? An attorney that's actually in the VA disability claims process, helping veterans win on appeals. Not necessarily just, hey, I'm an attorney, I'm a lawyer, the VA, they go work with your boy. No. Get someone who's experienced, knowledgeable, educated in the VA disability claims process to make your process that much more better. Because this veteran definitely could have won after the higher level review. Identify, hey, we fucked up. We should have called you in for a actual in-person CMP exam, but they didn't. So, hey, from February up until June, that veteran had a chance to plug in his medical evidence, anything that could have supported him maintaining at 50%, as well as possibly maintaining his 50% so he wouldn't have risked that decrease, as well as potentially put him in a better standing for that IU consideration. But hey, who the fuck am I? I'm just giving advice, analysis, evaluation. Until next time, you know what fucking time it is. It's kind of bright out here, so gotta put the shades on, baby. Till next time, veterans. This motherfucker Debo out. Stay Gucci with it. 2023, 2023 or 2024. We coming for you. 100% PNT gang, baby. Or at least we getting the VA disability rating increase. You know what I'm talking about. Ah!